Tell me what you're waiting for. Baby, I've been waiting for. So all this time I'm faded. If I'm drunk and wasted, tell me what you're waiting for. Baby, you already know just how I feel about you. And why you got me doubt you. Tell me who you waiting for.
Hey Moonshines! I hope y'all are doing great and staying safe in the midst of the circumstances we're in at the moment. I'm having quite a fix with online school myself, if I must say. The most I can say is y'all should take time out to do something that you truly want. Okay, enough of the small talk. Today, I decided to give my alt biases solo debuts. I just wanted to do the trend before it got overrated. So I chose 4 of my biases from my 4 alt groups, and I'll be giving them a mini album each. My 4 biases today are Jaehyun from NCT, Olivia Hye and Hyunjin from LOONA, and Seungkwan from 17. I got the idea of this video from Evan's video, so go check that out. I'm also going to be only giving them songs from K-pop and K-R&B soloists and not groups as such. So, let's begin! I hope you enjoy! So firstly and foremostly, I'm starting with Jaehyun. If you know me well enough, you know how much I simp for him. If you know me better, then you also know how much I want Jaehyun to do a solo song that is dominantly R&B. R&B might as well be my favorite genre after mainstream pop, especially chilled R&B. So the song I thought for him was Different by Woods. Jaehyun's deep voice is somewhat relaxing, and he gives me vibes of a singer who sings about tragic love, you get what I mean? And for a lot of reasons, I find his vibe really fitting with the song. Jaehyun emits a really laid-back vibe, which I can kind of relate with the vibe of the song. The song isn't very heavy, and honestly I can imagine Jaehyun doing a song like this. For the album cover, which isn't very good, mind you, I don't make album covers and I have zero creativity. But I found the navy, black, and white to be very in sync with the vibe I think the song portrays. I could have worked the font better, but it is what it is. Let's roll with the album tracks.
우린 너무 달라, we're so different. 우린 너무 달라, we're so different. Like me 밝혀줘 아이 같은 나잖아 Hold me 잡아줘 우리 모든 just boy 넌 지금 행복해 보여 나와 같이 나눌 순 없겠지 난 이기적이고 네 맘 하나 모르고
Honestly, I found it really hard finding a solo for Olivia, seeing as she already has a solo, Egoist. Let's be real, Egoist was a mind-blower. Her deepish voice and alto timbre can actually match any concept if you actually think about it. It still amazes me. I decided to give her the song Absence by Moonbyul. From the first listen, you can tell that Olivia would kill the song, considering how Moonbyul and Olivia have similar deep voices. The chorus is also very balanced based on vocals, and I think it also suits Olivia's vibe. For the album cover, which again isn't very good, but I tried, to match the theme of the song again. Since the song gives out kind of sad vibes, I kinda added a little grunge to make it look a bit vintage and desolate. The song feels like something out of Olivia's comfort zone, but also doesn't at the same time, which makes it even more perfect for her. Here are the B-sides.
맘을 밀어내 어제와는 다른 이유가 나도 모르게 죽고 있나 봐 네가 더 잘 알잖아 난 너라고 놓치고 싶지 않았어 그 다음이 이게 아니길 바랬어 또 들렸어 You got me stuck in every way. Can't get you out of my head. Can't get you out of my head. Can't get you out of my head. Oh no.
Hyunjin is my goddess. With her killer vocals, I can imagine her doing almost any song and slaying them. Around You was one of the most underrated LOONA solos in my opinion, but let's talk about that later. Hyunjin's voice is very firm, but also sounds innocent and harmonious at the same time. And her smile is honestly so cute, she reminds me of a tiny puppy. In short, she gives me lovable, outgoing, and joyful vibes, and so I decided to give her the song Island by Yuha. On an unrelated note, Yuha is terribly underrated and y'all need to go and stan her now. Anyways, Island portrays very uplifting vocals, which in my opinion is Hyunjin's forte. The song itself is uplifting, and while watching the MV, I did imagine Hyunjin singing it. Here's the album cover. I mean, it looks very lively and uplifting from the way Hyunjin is posed and the way the green and yellow dominates the color palette. Personally, I was proud of this album cover, but let's simp about album covers another time. Let's reveal the tracks.
Too hot, so tell me right now that this feeling is alright. I get your moonlight, gotta go out tonight. It's alright. 3 step for sight, 춤을 춰봐. 내 손을 잡고 날아가. 쳐다보지 마. 그런 눈으로 사랑했을 뿐이야. 우리 욕하지 좀 마. All the voices in my heart. 이게 나의 고해가. 이걸 듣고 가만히 있다. 아나타와 이마 도코니 마스카. I'm superwoman. I'm superwoman.
Next, we move on to Seungkwan. Not a lot of people know that he's my bias in 17. Ever since I first heard his voice, I thought to myself that if Seungkwan ever had a solo, it would have a chorus heavy with power vocals, cause that's what Seungkwan's good at. He gives off fun-loving and carefree vibes, and so I decided to give him the song Blue by Ha Seung-woon. Okay, you can't say that this song wasn't made for Seungkwan to sing. Okay, that might just be me. But nonetheless, I feel like Seungkwan's vibe fits perfectly with this type of concept and song. I totally heard Seungkwan's voice in the vocal-heavy chorus when I first heard it, and thus I would love to see him do that kind of song and concept. For the album cover, I used different hues of blue because this song is cold blue. It doesn't look all that professional, but I feel like it emits the vibe I wanted it to portray. Here's the album.
Can you get away? Can you get away? 눈이 부실게 결정 이렇게 Can you get away? 계속 빠져들어 Can you get away? 나는 눈 끝이 모르게 계속 부르게 I just wanna stay with you 혼자라는 맘 느껴지지 않게 널 안아줄게 Maybe I'm falling in love 내 머릿속이 너로 가득해 What is loving for
So that's it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed my choices and enjoyed watching the video as much as I enjoyed making it. Do give your own thoughts on anything I've said in the video. Until next time!